What are credit scores? Golden Retriever sits beside a pile of shiny apples. Golden Retriever does this. Golden Retriever does that. The score is a simple number. The number shows how likely you are to pay back borrowed apples. The higher the number, the more trust you get from banks. Golden Retriever explains it, like fetch and trust in a sunny yard. A score usually runs from around 420 to 900. Golden Retriever nods. It's not magic, it's a memory of paying on time. It is a story of promises kept. Golden Retriever says, think of scores as leash length. The longer the leash, the more freedom you have to roam. The shorter the leash, the closer the banker watches. Every time you borrow apples and return them on time, you earn a tiny treat. Every missed payment trims a bit of leash. New loans add more wag, or sometimes a bark of worry. Golden Retriever sniffs at a squirrel, then comes back to apples and numbers. Here's a tiny picture. You have a big bag of apples to borrow, 1,000 apples. You use 150 now. That's 15% of the limit. The score stays bright. If you use 900 apples, that's 90%. The score might dip. If you pay on time again and again, the score can climb back up, like a dog leaping to catch a splash of sunlight. That's the idea of credit scores. History, balance, length, new things, and types all matter. Golden Retriever is learning with you. Now, subscribe, fetch a comment, and tell me your silliest apple metaphor. I'll wag my tail if you do. How do credit scores work? Day to day, Golden Retriever watches the daily routine. Golden Retriever does this. Golden Retriever does that. Payments mold the score, slowly, like easing into a warm bath. Paying on time adds tiny points. Paying late costs big bites of trust. It's simple. Pay on time. Win the game. Pay late, lose a little ground. Balance matters. Golden Retriever says, use little of your total apples. If you have a limit of 1,000 apples, try to use 300 or less. That keeps the score shiny. If you use 800, the score might drop a touch. If you rarely use any apples, that can also help later, because history stays calm and steady. Accounts matter too. Opening many new accounts at once can confuse the score. Golden Retriever sighs and chases a squeaky toy. Too many new things at the same time can slow the wag. Length of time with good accounts matters. The longer you've kept good habits, the stronger the score becomes. Golden Retriever pauses to watch a butterfly, then returns to the lesson. Every month, a small cycle happens. The bank reports what you did. If you paid on time, the score thanks you with a wag. If you missed a payment, the score sighs and lowers a bit. The cycle keeps turning. Stay steady. Stay kind to yourself and your apples. Golden Retriever asks, what will you do this month to help your score grow? Please subscribe again and share your thoughts. Tell me what topic you want next in the comments. I'm listening, I'm sniffing, I'm hoping you'll talk. Getting a score and the limits. Golden Retriever looks at doors labeled approval. Golden Retriever does this. Golden Retriever does that. Banks decide who gets a score and what limits follow. The score is a report card, and limits are the size of the leash. The better the score, the longer the leash and the bigger the bag of apples you can borrow. What affects the approval? Payment history, amount owed, length of credit, new accounts, and account mix. Golden Retriever pads over a mat, tail wiggling. History means how long you've had credit and how well you've used it. Balance means how many apples you owe now. Length means how long you've kept good habits. New accounts can be a wiggle or a bark, depends on the day. Mix means having different types of accounts, like cards and loans, all in balance. Numbers vary. Golden Retriever counts apples to explain. A good score might be around 720 apples. A very good score might hover near 780 apples. A fair score could be 650. A low score might be 520. These numbers tell lenders the risk. They decide if you get a loan and how big the loan is. They can raise the limit if trust grows, or lower it if trust wobbles. What about limits? A rookie card usually starts small, like a bag of 1,000 apples. As you prove you can return apples on time, the bank may give more. Golden Retriever looks at a toy bone and smiles. It's simple. Better score, bigger limit, more opportunities, and more apples for adventures. A final note. Never pretend you don't have to pay. The apples will still be there, waiting for you to return them. Benefits and uses of the score. Golden Retriever bounces between toys and apples. Golden Retriever does this. Golden Retriever does that. A high score unlocks big gifts. Banks offer lower interest and bigger loan prizes to scores that shine. A good score means better terms, lower costs, and more trust to borrow when life tosses a surprise. Why else? Convenience. Golden Retrievers sighs with relief when it's easy to rent a car, get a home loan, or buy a big tree house with fewer questions. The score is a key that can unlock discounts, special offers, and rewards. With an Apple theme, think of rewards as Apple points, miles, and bonus buckets. A strong score can turn everyday buys into bonus apples. Golden Retriever wags at this thought, imagining endless apple orchards. Different lenders want different things. Golden Retriever nods. Some may give you many options, some may be picky. The score helps banks decide quickly. It also helps you compare offers. A good score shows you've been steady, not reckless. That calm, confident vibe can turn into a gold medal in a loan race. Another joke. Endless apples and rainbow rewards. Golden Retriever laughs. It is silly and magical, but the core is real. A strong score makes life easier and cheaper. It helps when you need to borrow for school, a car, or a home. It helps when plans change, like a surprise rainstorm that becomes a parade. The dog knows good scores give choices. Good scores give peace. Golden Retriever urges you to protect that score, like a favorite toy. Costs, risks, and responsible use. Golden Retriever sits with a calculator, a pile of apples, and a squeaky badge. Golden Retriever does this. Golden Retriever does that. Not paying on time can cost a lot. There are penalties, fees, and high interest. The more you borrow, the bigger the pile of apples that can slip away in fees. What are the risks? A bad score can follow you like a noisy shadow. A bad score means higher costs and fewer choices. A tiny mistake can grow into a giant pile of debt if you don't stop it early. Golden Retriever sputters with dramatic sneeze, then gets serious. Errors on reports can hurt the score too. Always check the Apple report for mistakes. How to use credit scores well. Golden Retriever suggests, check the APR, choose cards that match your spending, spend within means, and pay in full when possible. Keep utilization around a neat percentage, like 30%. Track your expenses every day. Set reminders to pay. Don't open many accounts at once. Build trust by paying on time. Now the chaotic outro begins. The dog flops into a nap, then wakes with a bark. Subscribe, share, and comment. Suggest topics in the comments. The Golden Retriever loves ideas from viewers. The tail wags in approval. Golden Retriever Patreon, Apple Conservation Fund, toy drives, paw print autographs. Back to back with puppies and big smiles. Members get behind-the-scenes clips, shout-outs, and a warm hello every month. Apple lovers unite. You all help forests and farms. Everyone gets a badge and a warm paw print. The dog thanks you for watching and joining the fun. Apes together strong? No. Dogs together, apples forever.